Hello, this is Mark. I'm from Nebraska City, Nebraska. I'm in the Nebraska State Forest, and 55-degree day, and we're smoothing out the trails and putting fresh mulch down and having a wonderful time in the forest.
My name is Tim Koenig, and I'm the crew leader for this volunteer vacation at the Nebraska National Forest. I'm from Black Lick, Ohio, which is just east of Columbus. I've been on several projects, and they needed crew leaders, and I thought that was something I could do. I was an officer in the Air National Guard, and I was used to working through the logistics, working with a crew, working on projects. Seemed a natural fit, especially after I retired, to become a crew leader. The most rewarding part of leading these trips are the people you meet. We get people from all over the country willing to come out here and put in some work. They get the benefits, of course, of being able to stay someplace and see someplace new. And of course, we get to work on the projects and help out the area that we're working on and the hosts that asked for us to come. When I select a project, I try to look at places that I haven't been before, except for a select few where I really enjoy going back. And I haven't been to Nebraska National Forest before, and I was not familiar with even this section of Nebraska. I've heard of the Sandhills before, but coming here and actually going someplace and seeing something makes a huge impact on how you view things, and plus, I just love to sightsee.
My name's Melanie Sauer. I'm from Norman, Oklahoma. So every trip you seem to make a friend, that you kind of keep, but Kristen and I, this is our third trip together, and so I let her kind of pick what trips because she's still teaching and I'm retired, so this works out, the time of year that she can go. So Nebraska was the choice for this year. And I'm sure that we'll continue doing this as long as I'm able. It's a unique experience is what it is. And it gives some confidence in your abilities to think outside the box and do things that you don't normally do. And it, kind of builds you up a little bit. So, yeah, it's good.
Wait, go! Oh. Woo! Look at us! I tell you. Which one? Now? Now.
My name is Kristen Snell, and I am a volunteer for HS. So this is my fourth one, the fourth volunteer vacation. So I volunteered, so I teach high school science, environmental science, and so these are great experiences for me to do and then bring them back to the kids. And, if I'm a steward, then they become stewards. And so just kind of explaining how important it is for them to be, now kind of give back. And so, I don't want to, not practice what I don't preach. So I've been doing it now. This is my fourth trip. I'm a huge hiker, back home in Maryland. And, and we travel almost every summer somewhere to go hiking. And, it's funny now because I never really realized, someone does this trail maintenance. And then I realized, hey, there has to be someone who does it. So now I'm the person who now is doing it because, if I use them, I should be part of it. And so that's kind of my big thing is, just giving back to something that gives back to me. And so I think that, I use it and so I should maintain it as well. So that's what I do. I first started going on trips. I guess it was 4 years ago, so 2021, I guess, was my first trip. I think, kind of the takeaway is, you see different walks of life from everyone who's volunteering, and the cool thing is you get to meet people from all over the country. The woman that I came with, Melanie, she's from Oklahoma, and this is our third trip together, and she's like my trip buddy. So now that's kind of what we do, and it's like you meet friends and that's kind of a cool thing. This particular area I've never worked in a wildfire area before. The last three that I've worked on have all been erosion control projects, and so the trails gotten washed out, and we had to redo a trail, or the trail is we had to control the erosion, so we'd make drains, and so last three I've done were erosion control. So I didn't really know what to expect in Nebraska coming here. I read where it said the wildfire, and I guess we don't really have wildfires in Maryland, so for me to see it firsthand is to see the devastation. It's kind of tough, because then you talk to other crew members and they're like, oh, this is what this is what I know it used to look like, and so I guess giving back. I mean, and that we're doing this much for this huge problem, but at least we're doing something. I think is making a little bit of a difference.